the small strip of nature reserve that separated the housing estate from the town's golf course, where Ashley's dad used to take her as a child to hit balls. He was always too busy nowadays, but she still remembered how much she used to enjoy swinging a club. It was a good way to work through some anger. I feel like whacking the shit out of some balls right now. They kept to the footpath, heading alongside the woods on one side and passing around the playing fields on the other. Eventually, they made it to the overpass, where the footpath spanned a dual carriageway. A tall railing ran along both sides to keep people from throwing themselves off, but there was enough space beneath to dangle their legs over the edge. It was something they came to do sometimes to kill the time and watch the world go by. It was one of their places. Ashley shuffled onto the pavement and slid her legs under the metal barrier. She clutched the bars and pressed her face against the gap, peering at the rushing traffic below. It was a busy road, with cars driving back and forth along it constantly, even at night, even on a quiet Monday afternoon like this one. Jude scrambled down next to her and threaded his own legs under the barrier. He looked at her and gave her a thin-lipped smile. "Sorry I'm in a mood today. Just got up on the wrong side, forgive me." "Of course, you dickhead. Want to play?" Jude nodded. "First to 10, yeah?" "Yep." The two of them took turns gobbing at passing cars. If you timed it just right, you could hit the windscreens. There was nothing the drivers could do. They couldn't stop on the carriageway, and even if they could, they would have to climb a steep hill to get up onto the footpath. Ashley and Jude would be long gone by then. Sometimes the drivers blasted their horns in anger, but that only made Ashley and Jude cackle. Getting a driver to beep was worth double points. Ashley spat a mouthful of phlegm at a passing BMW. "Oh," she said, "just missed the bastard." Jude chuckled, then gobbed a mouthful of spit at a passing motorcyclist. He got the guy right on his bright red helmet. "Good shot," Ashley said, whistling. She let a line of saliva elongate, then break, almost hitting a green and white Mini. "You're useless," said Jude. "I remember when you used to be a challenge. Maybe I need to get a new best friend." "Good luck. I'm the only person who can stand you. Oh, and your mum thinks you're okay. How is Ellen today? Drunk by breakfast?" Jude rolled his eyes but couldn't keep from smiling. "Shut your face, you nasty cow. She's not that bad, and you know it. Anyway, it's not like she's got any other hobbies." Ashley pulled at her grubby, shoulder-length brown hair. "Actually, I need to ask her if she can fit me in for a cut. My hair's well minging." "She's pretty busy at the moment. Everyone's been getting ready for school." "Good thing I'm best friends with her son then, ain't it?" "I'll see what I can do." "Cheers." They sat for a while watching the sun descend as the afternoon began its second half. The spitting contest turned out to be no contest at all. Jude got to 10 before Ashley even got to 5. 3 cars had beeped their horns after direct windscreen hits. Jude cheered up a little, although he started plucking at his rubber bracelet, which was something he always did when he was anxious. "You okay?" she asked, nodding at the yellow band around his wrist. He was halfway through plucking it for a 4th time. He loosened the bracelet and placed his hands back around the bars. "Just thinking, you know me." Ashley smiled. She'd been friends with Jude since nursery, where they'd bonded over a mutual love of Lego and finger painting. Realizing their bond, their mums had started arranging playdates, and they'd become inseparable from then on. The problem was that they made no other friends. By the time they'd started primary school, they'd been joined at the hip, and no different when they moved on to secondary. Instead of birthday parties, they went to theme parks together or pigged out at a Chinese buffet. They spent almost every afternoon after school hanging out at one another's houses. They were like brother and sister, which was strange, seeing as Ashley wanted to fuck most lads her age. "It's getting chilly." Jude rubbed at his shoulders. "I think I might head home and get something to eat." Ashley nodded. "Yeah, me too." The two of them pulled their legs back from beneath the barrier and stood up. Evening was still an hour or 2 away, but it was time to call it a day. 5 weeks into the 6-week summer holiday, the nights were drawing in, which made it more acceptable to go home and chill in front of the